Hey guys, Jolie here. Today I want to talk again about a warming up exercise. The reason for that is that I get the question quite often what I do or what I play before a gig to get the muscles going, the blood flowing and the wind blowing, maybe even the hair growing. So yeah, check it out. Here we go. It's a very beautiful morning here in Tilburg, the Netherlands, and as a matter of fact my summer holidays from teaching just started today officially, but that doesn't mean that I won't be playing any guitar. As a matter of fact, I'm going to explain to you a warming up exercise that my students at the Metal Factory had to play for their exam like 2 weeks ago, something like that. And it's something that actually a student of mine came up with, and I messed around with this exercise, and I've noticed that it really helps both left hand and right hand synchronization. You can work on your grip release, and I think it's a really nice exercise, and I wanted to start my practicing routine this morning with this, and I decided why not film it for you guys. First I'm gonna play it for you so you can have a look and a listen. As you could have seen, you will be using every finger, which is a good thing because some guitar players tend to forget about this one, the little one, the pinky, and you will be playing in position. And by in position, I mean that every finger will reign over its own fret. So your index finger will play the notes in the first fret and your middle finger second fret, etc. I will be playing it slowly now, and check if you can see some kind of system. That's what I told my students as well before I explained it to them. So have a look. That was the first part. Maybe you've noticed that I play this pattern over and over again. But since you have 4 fingers and 6 strings, the shape seems to change, but actually it doesn't. Because I start out like this on my pinky, then I play my ring finger and my pinky, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, and then index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. So this is the shape. And in the end I play index finger, middle finger, ring finger, index finger, middle finger, and index finger. So you could, extrapolate the shape by looking at this, as if you have a guitar with much more than 6 strings. So this is basically the shape. And imagine that you have 3 more strings underneath the high E one. Maybe it makes a little bit sense then. The second part of this exercise also has some diagonally shaped thing going on. Check it out. So in this case you can also extrapolate, is that a word? I don't know. Extrapoleren. I think you know what I mean. You can also imagine that your shape starts out like this. So that now you're 3 strings short, now you're 2 strings short, now you're only 1 string short, and now all your fingers can cover every string. Same here, and here we need this low string, here we need 2 low strings. It could be done on an 8 string of course, and if you have a 9 string guitar, then It makes maybe a little bit more sense by the way I'm explaining it to you now. The third part of this exercise is this. Same thing going on. Again, this is the shape that you will be using. And the last part of the exercise is this. This exercise consists of 4 different parts, if you will, and I will play them slowly. You should be mindful of your grip release, and by grip release I mean that you shouldn't be moving your fingers too far from the fretboard. You will get something like this. It's very uneconomical and it looks a bit silly. I know that a lot of beginners play like that, which is absolutely normal because of course you're still learning to use the muscles of your fingers, and it's a very different kind of movement that you do in daily life. But try to not play something like this. You know, that kind of stuff, but try to keep your fingers as close to the string and to the fretboard as possible. That can be a difficult thing at first because maybe you're too focused on not moving them enough, and by that and then it might become a little bit too forced and not relaxed enough. And that's a key thing. Try to always be relaxed when you play, and that's why I think that you should not play something like this on a very fast tempo, unless you're used to it, of course, then it's perfectly fine. But if you're just starting out, take it slow and be mindful of these small things. Another thing is try to play this with an alternate picking. By alternate picking I mean that you play down, up, down, up. You usually play a downstroke on a beat and an upstroke on an off beat, and you will get something like this. Another thing to be mindful of is that you don't let the note ring. That's why I play with a slight overdrive. It's not completely clean, but it's not super distorted either. And try to avoid this. If that's the sound you like, of course, go for it, be my guest. But I personally don't like it that much. And by playing exercises like this, you will notice that if you are very conscious about the stuff that you play here, you know, thinking about your grip release, about these notes not ringing and the alternate picking thing, you will notice that you will take all that stuff also to other things that you play, to the music that you play, because let's face it, this is not real music, of course. Well, opinions might differ in this, but I always like to start my practice routine with something simple, and that doesn't mean easy, but something simple like this to get, yeah, like I said in the intro, to get my muscles going. It's like going to the gym, you know, you don't bench press 100 kilos to start with, you know, you do a warming up, and as you can tell, I look like, yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the days, so I know what I'm talking about. I would like to do a shout out to HR Guitars. It's a brand new company in the UK, and they sent this guitar to me a couple of weeks ago. They sent over this Strat, and I have been playing it for a couple of weeks now, and I'm really liking it so far. So yeah, I will probably do a video review or a demo or something in the near future, but for now, HR guitars, thanks again, it's awesome. I hope that you enjoyed this short lesson. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. There's much more to come. And yeah, enjoy playing this exercise. It will help you, I'm absolutely sure. And enjoy this very beautiful day. See you later. Take care and bye bye.